All right, we're going to continue with the notes from the other day. We're going to look at cylinders today, though. So the two examples we're going to do, we're going to start on example 3. Okay, just continue with your notes in your journal from the other day. So it's going to be a cylinder, looks like this. Okay, with a radius of 3 centimeters and a height of 5 centimeters. So for the total surface area equals 2 pi rh plus 2 pi r squared. Okay, you can find these in those notes that we took from the other day. Okay, these formulas are right here. Cylinders, got 2 pi rh, 2 pi r squared for lateral and total. This is what r and h stand for. So cylinders are very simple. All you do is plug numbers in. Okay, we know 2 is 2. We know pi is 3.14. We know the radius is 3. We know the height is 5. Plus 2 times 3.14 times the radius squared. And you can plug that whole thing into the calculator at one time if you want to, or you can do piece by piece. If you do it piece by piece, this comes out to 94.2 and 56.5. You would add those, and you get 150.7. This is in centimeters squared, or squared centimeters. That is the total surface area. Now, if you want to define the lateral surface area, it's just this first part right here, 2 pi r h. So 2 times 3.14 times the radius times the height. We already did this one, and that's part of the reason I like doing them in pieces is so that you can just look and find the lateral surface area right there. So that is example 1 for cylinders, total surface area, lateral surface area. Now, let's do one more example. This will be example 4. We're going to do this one laying down on its side. And we're going to change one other little thing about it. We'll make this line go all the way across this time, and that's going to be 3 centimeters. And this is 2 centimeters. All right. So the total surface area is 2 pi rh plus 2 pi r squared. So we know our 2, we know our pi. The radius, this right here is a diameter. It goes all the way across. But for the radius, we only need half of that. So we're going to take 3 and divide it by 2. Get 1.5. And then height plus 2 times 3.14 times the radius squared. Okay, when you put all that in your calculator, again, you can do it all at one time. It comes out just fine. You get 33 square inches squared. Okay, if you do the lateral surface area, again, it's just this first part right here. It's the 2 pi r squared. I'm sorry, 2 pi rh. So 2 times 3.14 times your radius times your height. And that comes out to 18.8 inches squared. Okay, so those are the two examples that we went over today in class. Those should help you with your homework. Okay, quick review on for that homework on triangular prisms. Okay, if you have a triangular prism that gives you something that looks like this and has a dotted line down the middle where your right angle is, you would still use this outside stuff for the perimeter. The only thing this dotted line, call that dotted line, say it's 3, The only thing that would be used for is when you're doing the big B to do your base times height over 2. Your base would be the 8. Your height would be that 3. So that would come out to 12. Okay, that's the only time you would use that dotted line right there. The rest of it, make sure you use that outside. I know that's a little bit hard, difficult to distinguish on number 2, especially because they've got it turned where it's like at an angle like this. Okay, but that is the gist of how that one works. So if you need help with any of those, feel free to reach out to me, and I will help you. But otherwise, good luck, and I will talk to you guys later this week.